Hello and welcome to Cozy Informatics. On this channel, we make information handling and computer use cozy. I'm going to introduce you to Talon, an accessibility platform which allows us to use our computers without hands. Talon is an accessibility platform on top of which you can write your own voice commands, which allows you to use your computer with your voice in the way you want. That means we can do both work and play on our computers with voice and minimal keyboard and mouse usage. You can write an email, communicate on Slack, write documents, work on spreadsheets, browse the web, shop online, play 2D video games, and much more. In this video, I'm going to go over the process of installing Talon along with command sets so you can avoid having to write your own commands from scratch. First, I will go over how to install the platform Talon. Then I will show how to install any commands that you find on GitHub by installing different command sets. The first command set, Community, provides many of the core functionalities needed for voice-first workflows. The second command set, Flex Mouse Grid, allows us to replace our mouse with our voice to a considerable extent. In further videos, I will demonstrate the functionalities of the community command set and Flex Mouse Grid. Let's begin the tutorial. Let's start from an empty desktop. The first thing I'm going to do is press the Windows icon, and then in search, I'm going to type the word browser. Since Windows comes with Microsoft Edge and Microsoft Edge is available on every Windows installation, we're going to go with that in the beginning so everyone can follow through. Feel free to continue this tutorial in a browser of your choice. I'm going to close this tab. I'm going to open this, and then I'm going to type in the words Talon as in an eagle's claw followed by voice. Then I'm going to go to the first search result, which is talonvoice.com. This is the official site of Talon Voice. I'm going to scroll down and click the link for the home page. Then I'm going to click download for Windows. It's going to spend a little bit of time downloading. Then I'm going to click on it so I can open it, and then I'm going to give it the permission to make changes to my device. It is imperative that you do this. Next, I'm going to press next. This is the end user license agreement. Feel free to go through it when you have the time. There is nothing suspicious or dangerous, and you're not signing up your data away since Talon works completely offline. Recordings of your voice will not be sent to some server, and there is zero surveillance involved. Press on I agree. Then do not change the default installation place. Press next. I'm going to make sure that I have start menu folders by pressing install. The installation has finished. I'm going to click finish, and it's going to open the documentation page in my default browser. Here, this is the same page as before, which is, the documentation page. I'm going to check here in the drop down in the taskbar whether or not Talon has launched itself automatically. It has not. That means I will have to launch it. I'm going to type Talon in the search option in the taskbar, and then I'm going to find Talon, the app, as an entry in the start menu, and then I'm going to open it without administrator permissions. I'm going to click accept on the end user license agreement again. Again, nothing harmful. I'm going to wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to check again if there is Talon running. This icon showing up means Talon is running. Right now, we have installed the Talon platform. However, we do not have any command sets, so it is not going to do much. We also do not have a speech recognition model yet, and we're going to install that next. I'm going to right click on this icon, navigate to speech recognition, navigate to Conformer D. Conformer D is the most recent and the most recommended speech engine that you can install as of date in the public version of Talon. It is downloading it, and it is installed. If there is a tick mark next to Conformer D, it means it is installed. Now that we have installed the Talon platform, we are going to get a few command sets. Right now, Talon is in sleep mode, so it's not really listening. But even if I put it in enabled mode or awake mode and it starts listening, it won't fire off any commands because it has no commands available. Now I will show you where to put a command set so Talon can detect them and start picking up voice commands so it can do what you need to do. First, right click on the Talon icon, go to scripting, and then open Talon Home. This is the Talon Home directory. Our folder of interest is user, and the user folder as of now is empty since we've not put anything in it. Here is where the voice commands will live. So we're going to get a voice command set real quick. We're going to type the words Talon Hub Community, and the first result, in this case at least, is the GitHub repository for Talon Hub Community command set. This is exactly the command set we want. It is also known as just community in the Talon community of people. I'm going to go to code, and then I'm going to download zip. Then I'm going to save. Then I'm going to go to the downloads drop down. Then I'm going to open folder by clicking on the folder icon beside the downloaded file. Then it's going to open Windows File Explorer, where there is a zip file called community main, which I just downloaded. I'm going to right click it, navigate to WinRAR, extract files, and then click OK through it. And then I'm going to open community main, and then I'm going to open it to show you what a typical command set looks like. I know it might be scary to look at all these files, but ideally If you're just beginning, you don't need to worry about it. And in general, we're going to cover what these folders and files mean in other videos. So don't worry, we're just going to install it for now. I'm going to go back to the parent directory. Then I'm going to rename this to simply community, because I don't like the name community main. I'm going to cut it. Then I'm going to go to the Talon user folder that I opened earlier. Then I'm going to save it, paste it. Then I'm going to wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to sleep. Then I'm going to quit it. Quit Talon, as in. What you just saw was a bunch of voice commands firing off before the voice commands were properly initialized. Now I'm going to wait just for good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to launch Talon again. And then I'm going to wait. Did not launch. It's in recents. Yeah, there we go. Go to sleep. Now that we have the basic voice commands provided by community, I'm going to show you how to get more voice commands from GitHub by installing FlexGrid Mouse. This is going to be a showcase demo and not an instructional demo. If you want, you can follow along with your voice. Otherwise, feel free to do it with your mouse. I'm just trying to show you how a workflow with Talon looks like. How to carry out Talon workflows, like installing command sets, downloading files, editing documentation, will be covered in further videos. Tab new, go address, Kebab Flex Grid Mouse, enter, mouse grid, 7, 2, touch, mouse grid, 8, 3, 2, touch, mouse grid, 5, 5, 2, touch, enter, control jury, mouse grid, 7, 9, 3, 1, 6, touch, mouse grid, 4, 8, touch, righty, go down, mouse grid, 1, 9, 1, touch, mouse grid, 2, 4, touch, go down, enter, mouse grid, M grid, mouse grid, 7, 5, 1, 7, touch, righty, go down, enter, Kebab Flex Grid Mouse, Scratch that. Flex mouse grid. Scratch that. Kebab flex mouse grid. Go left. Delete. Sit. Enter. Enter. Go down. Control plex. Window next. Window next. Window next. Window next. Go up. Escape. Tab. Paste that. Grid active. Flex grid. Go to sleep. What you see in front of you is the flex mouse grid. This enables us to use the mouse a lot easier. This should streamline the process. So that concludes the video tutorial for installing the Talon Voice platform, along with it community command set and the flex mouse grid. In further videos, I will cover how to use these command sets. I will also cover more command sets like Talon heads up display or Talon HUD and Rango, which will make life a lot easier for things like web browsing and as well as general usage. So stay tuned and subscribe and like. This video so you can get updates of video tutorials coming out. I will also be writing text tutorials on cozyinformatics.io. The link will be in the description. And in case you want one-on-one help in finding out how to do your work or play with Talon and with voice control on your computer, you can email me at cozyinformatics.io. The email will also be in the description. I provide paid consulting services where I either teach people how to use Talon or help them configure their setup or write custom command sets from scratch so they don't have to do the painful part themselves and, well, get you cozy in your information handling and computer use. Goodbye and have a great day.